Exterior, Bamidbar Forest, late evening. Squadron 4 makes their way to Bamidbar City, dashing through the bushes in a rush. How far is the city?
If you stop complaining so much, we'll probably get there faster.
Sorry. The group falls silent. Ava looks up into the sky, searching for stars, for entertainment, but there aren't any. Only a pitch black sky. However, suddenly the clouds begin to crack open, revealing an incoming object heading straight for them.
Look out!
Everyone copies Ava's glance and try their best to dodge. The mass crashes down from above, laying the surrounding trees flat. Debris and smoke flies everywhere, blocking the young fighter's sights. A Hulk-sized man appears from the ash. He stands from his giant crater, wearing a full suit of knight-like armor. On his shoulder weighs a massive iron hammer, gleaming a shiny yellow and silver. His chuckles echo under his helmet, causing the surrounding leaves to tremble. Without giving herself time to recover, Harah charges the 9-foot Goliath with a full head of steam, but unfortunately, she's too slow. The knight crushes the girl overhead like a little roach, creating a heart-wrenching shockwave of dust and wind. But to his surprise, the hammer begins to fidget in his palms. Underneath, straining, Harah's glowing yellow arms lift the weapon above her head, enough to make adequate eye contact with her assailant. She tries her best to intimidate him, but her growl is quickly wiped away, because his arms beam yellow as well. Sensing another rodent approaching, he finishes Harah off with another slam and cracks Chazak in the shoulder like a baseball, launching him into a tree at high speeds, nearly snapping his spine. With the drop of Chazak's body, the whole terrain silences with him. The giant glances around, swearing to himself that there were 4. He looks above to see a single bird, a crow, soaring above the tree line, orange in its eyes. Like a trained military pilot, it boldly dives headfirst toward his helmet. Smirking, he quickly does away with the bird, shooting it into outer space. But there was more where that came from. Hiding in the shadows, a multitude of flying beasts assault the knight like a spray of bullets, denting chinks in his armor while dying in the process due to their sheer force. Some attempt to poke out his eyes, others scratch his suit, ruining their own claws. Certainly unusual behavior for a pack of wild birds. They appear to have him surrounded and disoriented, but it's not long before he squashes them all. His suit is somewhat ruined. His neck has multiple cuts and begins to drip with blood. He coughs, revealing some possible internal damage, and nevertheless, the knight is still alive. Wiping feathers from his garments, he looks ahead and finds a huge log raised scarily into the air. On the brink of unconsciousness, she wobbles with the heavy load. Her knees buckle and her eyes move as if impaired, yet they burn with a raging fire.
I won't be useless.
With the remainder of her strength, she guns the massive tree toward his skull. It flies across the canvas like a freight train, colliding with the Goliath hard, creating a harsh sound throughout the forest. Harah huffs and puffs, her tank on E. Her body wants to drop dead, but her mind won't allow it. Something tells her to wait for the smoke to clear, because when it does, she nearly smiles in victory. What? Her eyes widen in fear. The knight, only pushed back a few inches, has the oak in the palm of his hand. Harah's expression converts from amazed to dark. She grits her teeth, bends her brow, and tightens her fists. She takes a shuddering step forward. Another. She collapses. The earth grows silent once more. The knight stares at the girl, and suddenly his body language begins to soften. He looks around, to his left, to his right. As if watching for any onlookers, he draws near to the ruined girl, her clothes tattered, her body broken. He kneels and turns her head to the side with his giant hand, wiping the dirt from her cheek. The man observes her face, her features, her hair, her nose, her eyes, her lips. A stream of water flows down from under his iron mask and drips onto the girl. He caresses her with a sweet warmness. From the darkness of the forest, a tree arm bursts into his chest with immense force, punching the breath out of his lungs and sending him tumbling onto his back, feet away from Harah. Swiftly, the ground begins to rumble underneath him. Breaking through, abnormally sized roots appear, arresting him tightly while lifting him up into the sky in a tower-like formation. Adam hobbles painfully through the forest, his clothes dirty and shredded. He breathes heavily. Looks like he's been fighting for a while, and that technique almost took him out. He looks at Chazak and Harah. Drained, he forces a smile. But then, a weird warping sound commences inside of his wooden prison. A red portal is summoned next to the man, sucking him in. Adam tries to run after him, but his legs crumble. Suddenly, screams sound from Bamidbar City just ahead. Explosions after explosions. Smoke slithers high into the atmosphere. It's total anarchy. Interior, Bamidbar Theater, night. Laughter roars throughout a grand, luxurious theater. The elite of Jakor sit in velvet seats, enjoying a lively comedy stage play. Interior, private booth continuous. A drunken Governor Julius lounges above the crowd, wine glass in his hand, laughing hysterically. Beside him sits Calpurnia, elegant, composed. Julius leans in sloppily to kiss her. She recoils, disgusted. No. Julius grabs her aggressively, forcing her down. Wine spills across her white dress. Julius! Suddenly, a centurion bursts through the door. Governor, sir, Bamidbar's under attack. Interior, theater, main floor, continuous. Panic. A gang storms in, slicing through civilians. Screams fill the air. Blood splashes across the stage. Exterior, back alleys, night. Dim street lamps flicker. The centurion drags Julius along with Calpurnia following. Julius stumbles, drunk. Why don't we just go down the street? My feet are dirty. This is the safest route to your emergency chamber, sir. It's Governor, sir. Governor. Treat me with respect. My apologies. Suddenly, a black figure swoops down. Calpurnia is snatched into the sky. Calpurnia! Calpurnia! He clicks his tongue, annoyed. That woman always putting spells on me. He leans close to the centurion. Son, if you ever get married, which I hope you don't, son. But if you do, just in case. Just make sure you don't marry a hog. All right, son. Don't marry a hog. 'Cause he'll bite you in the butt. He pats the soldier's breastplate. You understand? You understand, boy? Yes. The centurion suddenly shoves Julius to the ground. Hey! What was that for? The shadows above shift. Figures appear on rooftops and trees, silent, watching like demons. Julius trembles. The centurion draws his sword. Yes, Governor, sir. The figures drop. They swarm Julius, and his screams are cut off. Interior, orphanage, director's office, day, flashback. A young Harah sits in a cold metal chair, her feet barely reaching the floor. The director speaks without emotion. She didn't want you. You weren't worth the responsibility. Harah's skin prickles with goosebumps. Exterior, orphanage playground, day. Kids laugh and play. Harah approaches, hopeful. I'm gonna be the best governor ever. A boy scoffs. A girl? Governor! He punches her in the chin. She falls. The kids kick her. The boy wears green. A Judite. Interior, school hallway, next day. The boy and his crew walk, laughing. Harah hides around the corner, gripping a metal pole. He passes. She slams it into his gut. The crew scatters. She stands over him, breathing hard, powerful, invincible. Interior, detention room. Today, Harah slouches, silent rage. Voices whisper from another room. She's so violent, so angry. She's a Sargonite. What do you expect? It's what they do. Harah clenches the bottom of the chair. Metal bends under her yellow grip. Tears fall. She shudders. Interior, hospital room, present. Harah jolts awake, gasping. Adam sits beside her. Oh, hey. Everything's okay. She looks around. Broken. The others went to go get food. I told them to bring you back some. Not hungry. Well, you gotta eat.
I said I'm not hungry!
Her fists glow. She clutches her arm in pain. You need some rest. Or you'll lose your arms. Adam pats the bed awkwardly. He leaves. The door shuts. Harah grabs crutches and limps to the window. Her eyes widen. Bamidbar is in ruins. Destroyed buildings, shattered roads. The governor's mansion defaced. Interior, prince's bedroom, Rocher Palace. Day. A young man, Augustus, sharp, handsome. A woman lies next to him, making out. What? The governor requests... Leave me be. He says it's urgent. Interior, great hall. Day, massive, luxurious. Even more extravagant than Buckingham Palace. The governor sits on a throne. Augustus storms in. What is it that you want? Oh, yes. You have arrived. Ah, yes, I have arrived. Now what is it? The royal-like governor sighs. Your uncle has been assassinated. Bamidbar needs a new... No. Son. Do not call me that. Cold. My name is Augustus. And I will not govern Bamidbar. Am I dismissed? Augustus turns, aiming for the door. I suppose then I shall offer the role to your brother. He does prove to be a better fit given his long and prosperous rule over Maim. Augustus stops. Tension. Interior, hospital room, evening. Harah lies in bed, less bandages. Standing over her, an M-Night medic sways her hands along her broken body. Purple light shines from her palms, a peaceful, warm sound. She looks drained. The medic stops her procedure, resting in her seat. How do you feel? Harah. Her fingers twitch. Her arms flex. She slides onto her feet, hopping, twisting, punching, trying out her new body. Hey now, don't go so hard on yourself. Your body just got... Harah. She studies her right arm. It glows yellow, but it quickly flickers away as she groans in pain. You have to wait for your energy.
I said shut up!
Suddenly, trumpets blare from outside the windows. Immediately, Harah stomps out of the room. The medic sighs, then falls asleep in a chair amongst the loud noises, exhausted. Exterior, Bamidbar, continuing. A grand procession. Trumpets, drums, cymbals. A royal carriage rolls through the ruined city. Augustus and the woman sit inside. It's hideous.
I expected nothing more.
Harah, limping, joins the rest of Squadron 4, watching nearby. Whoa, who's that?
That's Prince Augustus of Roshia.
There are kings now?
Not exactly.
They lock eyes with Augustus. Interior, Governor's office, evening. Augustus surveys the room, cold, calculating. Advisors stand ready.
Any adjustments, Your Highness?
Do not call me that. This dwelling is small. But I would despise doing more construction than I already am. The advisors glance around, confused.
Construction, sir?
Are you blind? They freeze. Realization.
Yes, sir.
They scribble notes frantically. Also, he looks out the window. That squadron by the hospital. Bring them to me. Interior, Arafel hideout. Night. A red portal opens. The night crashes through. A man stands, calm and terrifying. You were sent to kill centurions, not play with children. He steps closer. Should I feed you to the dogs? The knight kneels, trembling.
Please. Have mercy.
Will mercy fix your failure? But before he can continue, a woman steps from the shadows. There's no need for rage. Calpurnia. Elegant, dark, regal, alive. She smiles faintly. We shall grant him another chance.